How you guys doing today? Today I want to talk about 3 reasons to fix your credit now. So stay tuned. My name is Jay, and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector, a subsidiary of Clear and Strategic. Now, I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. I've done it all, from management to owning 2 debt collection companies. Over the last 10 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions regarding debt and credit. Now I want to be that person for you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. Let's go. The reality is this. One of the things that I always tell people with regards to understanding, let me fix my camera, and fixing up your credit. The key thing is this. Getting started now. I can't convince people all the time why it is important, because it's something that's not taught in schools, and so when you don't understand the benefit of it, then it doesn't make sense. So what ends up happening? Well, you go apply for a car, you go apply for a house, you go apply for a credit card, and you get declined. And then what ends up happening? Most of us, we go to YouTube University or Google University to figure out why is it that my credit score is low and how do I grow my credit score? The reality is right now with inflation and everything that is going on right now, a lot of uncertainty in this world. One thing that is for sure is for you to invest in yourself. And one of the ways to invest in yourself is by improving your credit. Whether you're hiring a professional, which is you want to hire us, down below is a 20-minute free consultation. Sign up for that. We can see where you're at in your credit journey and see what we can do to get you to the next level. Or you can do it on your own, right? And for those of you who don't understand credit and doing a DIY credit repair packet, that's a route that you can go, but understand it's going to take some time for you to do it. Even myself, being with the history that I had with in debt collections when I did credit repair on my own, it did take me a lot longer in order to do so. But I learned a lot, obviously. So now is the time to fix your credit. With inflation and everything going up higher, obviously you're going to want to save money, as well as you're not going to be spending money. And so as within life, it always goes ups and downs, right? So we're going to have inflation. There are a lot of people out there scaring you with regards to a lot of stuff that's going to transpire. I don't know what's going to happen, but one thing I do know is I'm prepared. And one of the ways that I got prepared is by having my credit in order, right? For myself and for clients. But let's get into the 3 reasons why it's important that you fix your credit now. Number 1, good credit helps you pay less and get more. Now, what do I mean when I say that? One of the things that I've never really understood in general is people with bad credit, when you are about to, let's say, finance a car. If your credit is bad, number 1, they're going to run your credit a bunch of times. Inquiries are going to drop your credit score. But that's beside the point. Ultimately, you're going to get approved for a car. And when you get approved for a car, if your credit is bad, your interest rate can be anywhere from 12 to 19% interest rate, and sometimes even higher than that, right? And so what ends up happening is not only will lenders see you as risky with regards to giving you, obviously you're going to have to get a hard money loan, but you're going to pay a lot more. When your credit score is fixed and we get you in the 700 club and you have a 730 FICO score or above, then that interest rate drops down to 3%. And lenders are a lot more willing to give you more of a loan based on the fact that you've paid off other loans or you have a good credit history. So good credits help you pay less and you get more. That's the reality of it. So if your credit's messed up, let's get it right. Number 2 is you can create the best life for you and your family. When I say that, this is what I truly mean. Better credit gets you in better zip codes. better zip codes mean safer lives for yourself and everybody else around you. The reality is when your credit is bad, a lot of times you're going to end up having to live in the inner cities of where you grow up. And me personally, I know exactly firsthand what that is. I grew up in the inner cities. And at the time, I didn't really understand why that happened. But as I learned credit and understood credit, then it made sense. So as a lender is looking for you, whether you're looking to buy a home or you're looking to rent a place, the better your credit is, the higher chances you are of getting approved and creating a better life for yourself. As we know, the better the zip code, the better the schools in the area, right? The safer the area it is for your family to live in, and the better quality of life that you will get. One of the things that I've noticed is in the inner cities, when you're looking for parks and recreation centers and so forth, they're very few and to the most part, not many. In these nicer zip codes, nicer areas, they have parks all over the place. They have recreation centers all over the place, which gives your kids an opportunity to go and play sports or whatever it is that they want to do in an environment where you're safe. Number 3, the third reason why it's so important to get your credit fixed, to get yourself in the 700 club, is this. You get what you want versus getting what they want you to have. When I say that, I'm going to give you a story. When I first applied for my first car, I remember going on the lot, right? They don't run your credit. They don't do nothing. They ask, what are you looking for and what are you trying to do for the most part? For me at this time span. This is probably 15 years ago. And so I go on the lot and I remember looking at a Cadillac. It was a used Cadillac, a very nice Cadillac. Took it for a spin. I did the test drive and everything and I was sold. And I was like, yep, I want this car. That's what I wanted. And then next thing you know, they run my credit. My credit is not good. And so then he comes back out, and I remember his head was sort of kind of down. He goes, hey, Jay, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get you into this car. And I was just like, oh, man, and I really needed a car to get back and forth to work. So he goes, but I do have these 2 cars. And one was like a Honda, an old Honda. The other one was a Hyundai Sonata. And he was like, I could get you approved for one of these 2 cars. And because I was desperate for a car, I had to get what they wanted to give me. And I'm pretty sure he probably made a large commission on that car. And he specified this car, sort of kind of zeroed in on this car. I had no choice and I had to get it. After getting that car and then obviously paying on it, I didn't have any late payments and so forth. I think I had like a 4-year contract for that maturity date to pay off that loan. And then at that time span, I remember going to a car lot the second time I bought a car, and my eyes got big. It was in 2007. I got a 2008 Dodge Charger, the base model, but it had 22-inch rims on it. And at that time span, because my credit was good, I was able to get that car. So those are the 3 reasons why it's important that you get your credit fixed now. We got the economy going on. We got a lot of uncertainty. One of the things that will help you keep afloat is having credit, having good credit. When you apply for credit, paying less and getting more. Down below, again, I'm going to tell you, it's a free consultation with me. See where you're at on your credit journey, and I will help you get to where you need to be. Sign up down below. Now, if you have any questions about credit or debt, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. And as I always state, you be great.